Now to Ottawa and some contradictory evidence at a Defence Committee hearing examining allegations of inappropriate behaviour by former Chief of the Defence Staff, General Jonathan Vance. A key question is, what did Defence Minister Harjit Sajjan know and when? Our Ottawa Bureau Chief Mercedes Stephenson broke this story about the allegations against Vance. Mercedes, a former military ombudsman, appeared before the committee today. What did he say?
Well, Donna, he says that he approached the Minister of National Defence with serious allegations of sexual misconduct against the former Chief of the Defence Staff, General Jonathan Vance, 3 years ago on March 1st of 2018. He says that he was so concerned by what he saw, he thought the minister should know. But listen as he describes to what the minister refused to accept as what he called incontrovertible and concrete evidence of that sexual misconduct.
I reached into my pocket to show him the evidence I was holding, and he pushed back from the table, said no, and I don't think we exchanged another word. I did offer to shake his hand at the end of the meeting and said, please do get back to me with some advice to tell me what I should do with this.
Donna, Minister Sajjan is a former homicide investigator and police officer, so the news that he pushed back from the table, as the former ombudsman alleges, and refused to look at this evidence is significant. It also contradicts what the minister has publicly said about becoming aware of these allegations in the press. Global News is aware of the evidence that was in that envelope, according to multiple sources. It was the email chain we previously reported between the previous chief of the defence staff and a then corporal propositioning her allegedly to go to a clothing optional beach. Now, when we look at all of this, the question is what more could have been done? And the Ombudsman says the Defence Minister didn't do nearly enough, in his opinion. Here's what he had to say about that.
This was tossed like a hot potato. I think there were a multitude of options available. Discussion, the minister could have met with the victim. That may have been a possibility. The victim may have filed a formal complaint. He, I'm sure, had more options than I had.
Mercedes, what does this mean then for the Defence Minister and for the Prime Minister?
Well, people are questioning whether he can stay on if a government that presents itself as feminist and saying we believe women refuse to look at somebody's allegations in that envelope and refuse to actually have a look at them and do something. Although he did email the Privy Council office, that was it. We asked the Prime Minister's office tonight if they still have confidence in the minister, and this is what they said. Of course the Prime Minister has confidence in the minister. We also asked Minister Sajjan's office about this just before we went to air. They got back to us saying that he disagrees with parts of the testimony at committee and that he was shocked, as everyone else was, when those allegations became public last month through Global News. Donna?
All right, Mercedes Stephenson in Ottawa, thank you.